The highs, the lows, and the heartbreaks. Yes, I'm talking about missing out on Shohei Ohtani. There's a lot of emotions of being a Blue Jays fan. And the new book has captured those emotions and moments that have shaped the franchise over the last 5 decades. You've been covering the team as a beat writer since 2017. Why did you want to write the book, and why now?
I think now was the right time. I talked about doing books before this, but I also wanted to be around long enough. I'm a believer in that I had to earn this a little bit. And also taking on a project like that on top of what we do every single day takes a little bit of sanity, which I needed to find, I think, along the way as well. And I think I was finally at that point. But it was an incredible project to take on. I think in hindsight, I didn't realize how large it would be, but I learned along the way. And I think it came at the right time for me, both in terms of work, but life as well.
There's a lot of cool moments in here. And like for people that say love current players, you speak to a lot of them, including Kevin Gausman, which I did not realize how close he was to not becoming a Blue Jay, and that's in the Canada Problem chapter. What was it like trying to tell that storyline? Because there are a lot of misconceptions about people playing here, not playing here.
There are, and it's changed a lot over time.
Yeah.
I think certainly. You talk to certain players 20, 25 years ago who were talking about, well, I needed a T-Mobile phone and I needed a TELUS phone at the same time. Then you talk to guys about using credit cards. Can I have my car over the border? Now it's a lot easier. You just need TSA pre-check and life's pretty good. You hear guys talk about it a lot more positively right now. Kevin Gausman's story was an interesting one. He and his wife I think he called it a wellness retreat,
yes,
where you are not supposed to have your phone out. And he was saying, listen, I'm making a $115 million decision for us right now. I've got to. He nearly went to the Mets, but finally at the last minute decided to come to Canada. I think everyone around here is better for that, but it's those are one of those cool moments where, since you are writing a book that comes out in a year and not a story that comes out tomorrow, you can ask some different questions, maybe have guys be a little more open about what's going on.
My jaw dropped reading the Shohei Ohtani chapter because there's so many details in here that I could not believe how close they were. What was it like hearing those stories?
Going back onto the Ohtani thing, I know it's happened, I know it's a heartbreak, and I know that a lot of people will see that and think, do we have to do this again? But I think it's such a cool story how that played out. The secrecy that went into it, so many of the strange things that happened covering that for me, but a lot of details in there that I don't think have been out yet in terms of his tour of the facility, what happened that day, how it all looked, some things he said and did around the complex that will not put him in a Blue Jays jersey, as much as folks would wish he would, but really interesting to do that one because it was something I was part of and learned a lot more as I went.
For City News in Toronto, I'm Lindsay Dunn.